Yo, what is good, guys? Today we had the big day. Fed meeting, they did the rate hike, 0.75%, and that was expected. And it seems like everything was priced in already. I was talking about how the 6 month yield, if it's at 2.23%, you're likely going to see 0.75%, and that's what we got. A lot of money was made today. If you're in the Discord, you're well aware of that. I added to my long position today, um, which I added to earlier this week too. And I also started my oil short position, which I added to today. And we're going to see how that plays out. But make sure to show this video some love. Give it a like, subscribe, so you know what's always coming next. Yeah, so let's just hop into it. So today, incredible volatility, of course. Um, those were some massive swings. That was really fun to watch. Especially, it was pretty fun to trade as well. So the big thing I was watching this morning was this gap right here. I was waiting for this gap to get filled. I was really talking about how I think we're going to fill it this morning, either before the meeting starts or at the beginning of it. And I added right before it in the case that we didn't drop and fill it. But, I had a lot of money just waiting. I had that order open, and the second we hit it, I put that order in, and yeah, at 374 I bought, and it was just a game of patience after that. We got a bounce right here, and then we went even lower, which I also did expect because it just made sense to me to try and shake out all these people that bought where I did at the gap fill, because I know I wasn't the only one waiting for that. And you go lower and you shake out all these people, hit stop losses and everything, and yeah, I was just like, I think this is a game of patience. We waited, and bam, it went flying. This was very expected. I was stressing it all day. You know what I'm talking about if you're in the Discord. A lot of people made money today. You had people just making a ton of money, proportional to their accounts. 30%, 84%. I don't recommend this, but people put their whole portfolios into spot calls, and I don't recommend doing that. Don't do that. But regardless, a lot of money was made today. So I'm going to have that in the description. Join the Discord if you want to be a part of that. I'm not sure why you wouldn't, but yeah, I'll have that in the description. So we're going to hop into the charts now. This shouldn't be too long of a video because really this video is just reiterating my points that I've made and what I see coming next. So I'm going to point out that macro or that fractal I was talking about yesterday. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check it out, because I think that's just something you want to know and just be aware of. But until we break out of this, that's just going to be something we're considering and keeping in the back of our minds. But anyways, you have these gaps. I'm looking for more upside here, because in a few days you have all this money. You have trillions of dollars and all these options and contracts expiring, and that there's going to be so much money being repositioned. There's going to be incredible volatility these next 2 days, and yeah, you're going to see it for yourself. So I'm really watching these gaps right now. I think we did try to get through it today, but it was too parabolic of a move to sustain that and run all the way to 390. But I think we got rejected there, and this is the one reason I think we don't go up if this rejection holds at this gap fill. I really see nothing else that would make us go lower. Make new lows. It's entirely possible, but I just don't really see it. It might happen, but I don't know. We'll see. So I think we're gonna be attempting these gap fills in the next few trading days, and yeah, I was drawing out these massive supports. Like, look at how many supports we had right here. Let me put it on the better chart. Look at all these supports you had right here. All in the same spot, and the odds were so extraordinarily high that you would bounce from here, because I pointed out how oversold we were, how much we dropped in 4 days, all the supports. I said I think everything's priced in. We're at the bottom of this wedge, and it didn't make sense to drop. I was already in very heavy in my long positions, and I even added today. That's how confident I was about this. And it's paying off. I'm up a couple thousand today, and yeah, it feels good. Um, and now I think we're looking at more upside. It's entirely possible that we don't keep going up, but just think to yourself, like, why would we go down? This drop was created from the fear of these rate hikes. No one knew what was going to happen. Um, that was the sole reason we dropped. No one knew what was coming. You got these rate hikes. No one knew what number it would be, what the effects of whatever number it was would be. And now that has happened. That's not something the market's worrying about anymore. That's happened. It's behind us. So what is there to be scared of now? Not really anything else. That was the big factor, which is now gone. And so with that priced in, I think in order for us to drop more, something has to happen. There needs to be a catalyst, like I don't know, China, Taiwan stuff, that kind of thing. Something we don't know about, something new, and I don't think it's time for something like that to happen. It just doesn't make sense to me. And if you think it through, be unbiased, it doesn't really make sense. So it's likely we're looking at more upside. I got that long position. I'm still sitting on it, and yeah, I'm just waiting it out. I'm not very stressed. I don't think we'll go lower. So the streak goes on. I still have that 100% success rate. Feels good, but well, the big picture we're looking at is if we break out of this wedge, and if that happens, I think it's likely if we get a move up to this trend line, we hit it and get rejected, and I think it's likely we hold and go higher. But in yesterday's video when I was talking about that fractal, the big thing we're gonna want to be watching for is if we don't break it and we don't hold it, then that fractal might play out. That plays out, we're gonna get rejected somewhere around here, and we crash. But it doesn't make too much sense to me because I don't know, it just doesn't make sense yet. So I'm looking for that big break. We might get rejected at that line, and I'll probably take profits around there just to play safe. But yeah, we'll see how all that plays out. I don't think it's time to start thinking about this trend line yet, just because we still have to get through crucial areas, especially the 390 area, these gaps, and some interesting trend lines I found, which are going to be relevant, and are already relevant actually. Let me put them up quick. So you have this trend line, and I was looking at these gaps. These are kind of hidden trend lines that I've been coming across a lot lately on SPY. But you have this gap here. Might be better on the 4-hour. Let's see. So from that trend line through this gap right here, you can see that it lines up with this, and that's where we got rejected from today. And then the second trend line, which I drew to line it up with this part of the gap from this trend line, this respects this area. So this is a very interesting area. These lines are going to be very relevant in the next few days. We're probably going to be testing these, and if we get past that, you're going to fill this gap. You break this, you're going to test the bottom of this gap, maybe fill it. I'm looking at the low 400s. I don't really see any reason to go lower from here. Everything seems to be priced in, and yeah, so there's not much else to say for this video. Like I said, I'm really just reiterating the points I've made and what I think is coming next. So everything seems to be priced in. There's nothing really to be scared about. That the rate hikes was really just, that was the big thing. So with all that out of the way, yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end the video. you know what to be watching for. The fear's out of the way, so you gotta make up your own mind and be unbiased. Just what do you think is logical? So it's up to you to make up your mind. But I've already made mine, so that's where I'm gonna leave this video. Make sure to show this video some love because you know I'm giving you guys good information here. You guys know what to be aware of, and make sure to subscribe so you always know what's coming next. And yeah, we'll see how these next few days play out. It's gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of money expiring, so you're gonna see a lot of big moves. So that's where I'm gonna leave the video. And yeah, peace out, guys.